When will Canadians get tired of the brainwashing? If you're tired of having your brain scrubbed by these lying climate pundits, do yourself a favor and look at some of these undisputable facts. It will only cost you a few minutes, but it'll be worth it, I assure you. First, you need to get your head out of the sand and put just a tiny bit of thought to what you're being fed. Do you really believe anybody, is going to save the planet with a tax? Then the question is, save from what? Hopefully from people like this guy, Mr. Disinformation himself.
Canada's emissions have been going up for 25 years since we signed the Global Climate Treaty.
Only for 25 years? Since we signed the climate treaty? Really? Obviously, emissions have been going up since the Ice Age. So who is this guy? His name is Stuart Alge. He's one of the 420 university professors or economists who signed the misinformative and stupid letter telling gullible people that the carbon tax will change the climate and that it will save the planet no less. He says it won't cost you anything because there is a rebate. It's obvious he's full of shit, as are the 419 other professors or economists who are fed billions of your tax dollars by the liberals. And now they're teaching your kids how to believe in fables rather than facts. Okay, let's put that into a true perspective. In the last 25 years, Canada has brought enough people into this country to equal the entire population of British Columbia and Alberta and Saskatchewan combined. Now that would be like the entire population of Cuba or Greece or Portugal, Belgium, Sweden, Hungary, or 150 other countries being brought into Canada. He starts with more bullshit and tells us.
We've seen record-breaking floods, fires. 200,000 Canadians were evacuated from their homes. The insurance industry paid out over $3 billion. Their payouts have quadrupled for property damage from climate change in the last 15 years.
Blames this on climate change. What an ignoramus. What happens when you increase the population by 28% in just over 25 years? After 25 years, we have millions more properties. More expensive developed properties, that is. More properties that could be damaged, causing increased insurance payouts. Only a scammer or a moron would sell that snake oil. Everything this fake economist points out is not about climate change. All of it can be attributed to the fact that the world's population has changed dramatically, while the climate has not. It is only because we have quadrupled the globe's entire population that we experience these changes. These money-sucking parasites have taken advantage on the gullible. 11 million more people were brought into Canada in the last 25 years. Do these pictures look like climate change? It's definitely a change, but it's not the climate. So, for those of you who love to blame everything in life on climate change, you'll have a freshly washed and empty cranium, much like your wallet is. You might want to think about who is creating and spreading this narrative, and who is benefiting from it. Go ahead, Google any single one of the names on that list. You will find that they're all money-sucking creators of institutes often embedded in universities. These institutes providing nothing to our economy, but collect billions of dollars from a colossally stupid liberal government. To add insult to injury, these parasites are teaching propaganda to your kids who will struggle throughout their entire generation from the fallout of this fake climate scam. Carbon is not the enemy. Without it, we don't exist.